Hello everyone, Dan KBG Kune Physiology More. Today is day 5 of leg training. So today I'm actually going to take you into some of my actual training itself. Normally I do my videos after my training. Today I'm going to take you into a little bit of my training. Now, as a martial artist, we must be training for a functional purpose, not just to get big and strong. Yes, there are benefits to being strong, powerful, things like that, okay, building some muscle, and there is definitely nothing wrong with that. But as a martial artist, we must truly mainly focus on train our muscles for a functional purpose. So I've already done a thorough warm-up. Now, some of you with these, I'm going to do deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts, okay, and maybe throw something in at the end. But some of you are going to be thinking, oh, well, that's not much weight. It's not so much how much weight, it's how I'm throwing the weight around. It's how I'm doing the exercises. I'm going to go right from the deadlift to the Romanian deadlift, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and I'm going to be pausing it off and on just to that way the video is not extremely long, so that way I can show you the different weight increments or how I basically do things differently, including my time and attention and my speed training as well. So it's going to be more lengthy than normal, but I'm going to pause it off and on so it's not as lengthy. So let me get into position and then we'll get started. Let's see here. Probably best right here, start with the deadlifts. Okay, and like I said with the deadlift, you start off with basically the first part is legs. Sorry, the first part is legs and then into your back. Okay, it's also going to make sure I'm doing it right because I don't have a mirror I can see with. So, okay, so like I said, you can do like the sumo, the wide, you can do narrow, or you can do about shoulder width. Most of the time I do shoulder width for the deadlifts. Okay. All right, so starting this position here, what I learned from one of my a former friend who was a semi bodybuilder, he said lean back a little bit on the weight, get a good feel for it, come up, okay, and there we go. Breathe in as you come down. Push with your legs and then with your back. See that? Chill. See that movement? And the slower you come down, the more it's going to focus on strength. Now, honestly, with that weight I just did, I could do more. However, your first set, you usually want to do as a thorough warm-up. So I'm going to pause it so I can get a position for the Romanian deadlift. Okay, and I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, well, he paused it, so he really took more rest than necessary. So for the next set, I'm not going to pause it in between. I have things pretty much set up now. Okay, like I said, if you are flexible in your hamstrings, you're going to want something to stand on for your Romanian deadlifts. Okay, and once again, you go right from your regular deadlifts to Romanian deadlifts. The only rest you should be taking is either maybe grab a quick drink or just go from one exercise to the next. Okay, again with Romanian deadlifts, I do both hands as an overhand grip. Okay, all right, so here we go. You want to get a good nice stretch in your hamstrings and pull with your hamstrings, not your back. Okay, so breathe in as you come down. And pull. And slightly back, get a good stretch in your lower back. Go down slow. Or slower at least. You always want to go down slower going down than you do coming up. Kind of get a little power movement going up. Not too much though. There we go, see that? All I lost count. I think it's 7, 8. Last one, go down a little slower. Maximizing strength gains. Okay, now I'm pausing. Get a drink, take a full 1 minute rest, and add some weight. Okay, got my 1 full minute rest in. Got a good drink, added some weight. I added 10 pounds to each side, so that's a total of 20 more. And also, the more weight you add on deadlifts, the more harder it is going to be to control the downward movement, which is good because that's going to force you to use more of your strength because you're not going to want to let it drop. Especially me, because there's people who live downstairs that have a little kid, so it actually forces me to put more focus on strength, which is a good thing. Benefits them, it benefits me. Okay, here we go. Lean back a little bit. Okay. Cha. 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 Yeah. One more, let's go. Okay. Now, like I said, so you don't think I'm lying to you. All right. I'm gonna put these 10s I had back on for the Romanian deadlifts, and then I'm gonna add 5 more. So a total of 10 pounds more I'm adding because I had these 10s on here the first time. Okay. All right. See, I'm not even getting a drink this time because I really want to get this some good training in today. Okay. Dang it. Back up a little bit so you can see. There we go. Okay. Position. This is why I pause. It takes a minute to get in position. All right, same thing. Down slow. Power up. Keep it going. Four. 5. All right, I think I can get 2 more in. One more, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. All right, take 1 full minute rest, and let's go. Okay, so it took 1 minute rest, got a quick drink. So now this time I actually added 20 to each side. So that's an additional 40 pounds, kept the other weight on there as well. So here's the thing. It's not a whole lot of weight, okay? How much weight is it? Doesn't matter, okay? What matters is you're pushing yourself. I will tell you this. I don't think I've ever done this much weight doing with deadlifts, doing it in sets. This is my 3rd and final set. It's the most weight that I add on. Is the very last set. And then I'll still do it, take a 1 minute rest, do time retention, take a 1 minute rest, do some speed training. Let's go. Never done as much weight, but guess what? I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna do it. Like I said, never done as much weight with sets anyway. I haven't maxed out on anything for several years because I work for a functional purpose. Like I said, okay, let's go. Focus. Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. There's one. Let's go one more. Okay. I about dropped it there. Woo! All right, there we go. Now, no rest for the wicked. Let's go. Let's do the my Romanian deadlifts. And actually, what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna add this 20-pounder on there, because the other weight I added was 15 extra pounds. So add 5 more, 10 more on each side. So 20 total, 40 more pounds. Gotta make it quick. Can't lose the benefits of the exercise. Okay, here we go. All right, this is actually the most I've ever done with Romanian deadlifts too. All right. That's too easy, actually. Okay, so I'm actually going to add, I could probably do about 6 or 7 of these on that, so I'm going to add 10 more. So a total of 20 more. Just to get them strength benefits going. Don't want to add too much because you're putting a lot of load on your lower back here. Okay? All right. Oh, one more. Oh, shoot. I got one more. Okay, take 1 full minute rest. Time to entertain. Okay, that's 1 full minute. Got a good drink going. Okay, so this is actually going to be the most weight I've done time under tension with both deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts. Again, emphasizing the most I've done, weight I've done with time under tension. So I kept the 10 pounds each one I had on there originally. On the regular deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, I kept the 20 pounders on there, took the 10 pounders off. Because with Romanian deadlifts, it actually is a lot harder to activate the time under tension, getting the strength gains, because it's really hard to tell where the hardest movement is at on Romanian deadlifts than it is other exercises. Romanian deadlifts, or regular deadlifts, it's definitely not. It's basically, I'll show you when I do, but you'll be able to see it's literally right below the knees. I'm going to be setting the bar right here. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to put both a good stress, but a strain and stress on my quadricep muscles, my overall legs, hip flexors, as well as my back. So it's activating the main muscles you're using during the deadlift, getting it at the most difficult spot. Okay, so here we go. Once again, and back a little bit. Come up. With time under tension, you come up in the start of the exercise. Okay, and then slowly move down. Keeping that technique, keeping that focus. Count to about 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here. Hold it for 13. See my body shake if you look close. And then go down slow. 7. And up. Do one more exercise. Down. Okay. Again, no rest, even with the Romanian or even with time under tension, no rest in between each time under tension exercise, except to get to the next exercise, of course. And you're going to see how much more difficult it is to find the difficult spot on Romanian deadlifts. You might see me kind of tweak it just a little bit, so let's go. All right, again, Down slow to about 10, hold for 13, then down slow 7. Okay, there's the time of attention. Now I'm gonna pause it, take a minute rest, get a drink, and then we're gonna do speed training. Okay, take a full 1 minute rest, gotta get a drink. Okay, now for the speed training. Now for my speed training, what I normally do, sometimes I change it up, but what I normally do is clean and press, which is basically a power clean into an overhead press. It's called a clean and press for those of you who don't know. All right, and then I go right into doing some kettlebell swings, but to do that, I need to change the prop that I have for my phone here. So let's see here, let's change it to this weight here. There we go. That should be all right. Okay. All right. There's clean and press. It's not a lot of weight, but this is mainly for speed movements. Power, because power is a combination of speed and strength. Okay, ready? So usually do about 7 to 9 of these. There's 4. Gonna do a few extra of those. Yeah. No rest unless you want to take like a few deep breaths. And some kettlebell swings. I usually do about 14 to 17 or so. So, all right, let's go. There's 9. All right, there it is. Now, I'm gonna get me some, a little bit of hydration, and then do some quick mobility exercises, and then I'm gonna take my ass for a run. After I'm done with my run, I do some quick speed training. Either a combination of sprints, jumps, jump rope, or whatever it may be, but I do speed training. Then I do a little bit more push-ups, pull-ups, and a little bit of abs. So let's get out there, stay motivated, push ourselves, okay? Believe in yourself, believe you can do it, believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there, let's go. Although, guess what? Got to mention one important thing. Another thing you want to focus on, that you want to warm up thoroughly, and you want to keep strong, is your forearms, your grip strength. Because when you're doing deadlifts, if you have a weak grip, you might be limiting yourself on how much weight you can do. So we got to keep all these things in mind. Even if you have a strong grip, thoroughly warm up your forearm muscles to keep that grip going before you deadlift train. So once again, let's stay motivated. Believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go.